in this vast multiverse. Who are you?
We are made of matter and nothing more.
Being a real mixed up human being
Multiverse.
is a manifestation of nature.
Open your eyes.
Hello everybody, happy Friday, happy July 1st, happy Cancer season. Since there's a ton of craziness going on, I decided today that we will do oracle readings. We'll pull some oracle cards to see what is to come for July. I feel like we all need some uplifting messages, things to remind ourselves to stay positive during this crazy, crazy time. So amongst all the craziness, amongst everything that's going on right now, just breathe. Remember to breathe. I know it seems very hard right now, but breathe. Recenter ourselves, reground ourselves. Is everybody feeling centered with all the craziness going on? Okay. Go ahead and grab a drink and grab a snack, and then let's hop into it. We are going to start today's reading off with my elemental oracle. As you can see, I was feeling like a very fun guy today. So tune in, take a few breaths to ground yourself into the reading. Connect to what the universe is trying to tell us today. What oracle cards are going to connect us into the month of July? What does the month of July look like for us? All right, if anybody out there works with numbers, we have 29, 43, and 30. We have creation and water. So all you water signs, it is the sign of Cancer this month. We are in Cancer. We have oceans, again, water, bravery, and oceans. And then we have alchemy and magic. So this month for July, you guys are creating. You guys are getting out of your comfort zones. You are learning how to be brave, to be on top of the world at this time. If you work with numericals, any number that I see beside a 0 automatically becomes that number. So this would be 33. And 3 to me is all about mirroring, understanding, deeper integrations. So you're coming out of this shell and you're being into the big bad universe, being your true self. You are creating new things. You are using your magic to create. You are an alchemist. You take energies, you create them, you make them better, you change them for the better. What are you trying to create? What are you trying to build? Is it a career? Is it self-love? Is it changing jobs? Is it moving? Are you trying to manifest happiness? What are you trying to build into your world right now? That is what is going on at this time. Look at your magic, you guys. That's beautiful. All right. Let's move on to my moon deck. Moon Oracle. Since we just had our new moon the other day. What messages does our moon deck have for us today? For the collective, everybody tuning in to this video right now, what does everybody in the collective need to hear? We have creation, we have alchemy. Yes, didn't I say bravery? New moon in Scorpio, working through your fears. Work through those fears, become brave. Do not let your past hold you back. So when we are being brave, when we are stepping out of those comfort zones, do not let your past hold you back. Do not let the fear of failure in your past hold you back. Don't let people from the past hold you back. Finding your balance in spirituality and practicality. It is a beautiful balance. And if you have ever tuned into my TikTok lives, we talk about this literally all the time. You have to find the happy medium, and the happy medium is different for everybody. Your happy medium could be excess to somebody else or less to somebody else. So stop comparing yourself to either the past or people in your past who have found this balance or look like they found this balance. You can ask them for advice, but ultimately your balance is going to look different than somebody else's balance. I'm going to say that again. Your balance is going to look very differently from somebody else's balance. So make sure, as above, so below. As within, so without. You are finding the happy medium between your spiritual work, your spiritual healing, and your physical healing. This could be doing self-care, making sure you're taking time out of your day to take care of you after you've taken care of your dogs, your animals, your family, your friends, your community, but then you're left with nothing at the end of the day. You're giving to everybody, but you're not giving to yourself. That's an imbalance. Or you're giving to yourself too much and not everybody else. That is also an imbalance. Maybe you have been working on your spiritual path and you've been growing spiritually and you're starting to understand things better, but then your home life is becoming a wreck. Don't look over there. Mine is too. I have clothes everywhere because I have been trying to focus on you guys and what's going on in this crazy world. So if you're feeling imbalanced, take a breath with me. That's the whole theme of today, is taking a breath, relaxing our minds, and coming back to center. So all right, this is my... What deck is this? This is my Work Your Light Oracle deck. All right. What? Ooh, thank you. Thank you very much. What would you like to tell the collective? This one. I think that's it from this one too. I think our theme is going to be in threes. I think that's the theme for today. All right. We have Council of Light, Boundaries, and Imrarma. Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And where are you being called to journey to? So again, finding that perfect balance that works for you. So the divine is helping you out. You are very in tune. You are very connected no matter what stage you are on your journey right now. Your guides are trying to help you. They're trying to help manifest with you. Let them. Things are coming together as they should, even though things are really fucking crazy right now. Boundaries. I think this goes back to our spiritual and physical balances. Where do you need to set boundaries with yourself? Are you using vices? Are you avoiding issues? Where can you set boundaries with people and yourself? This isn't just with external. This is also internal. What is not aligned? What do you need to let go of? And where are you being called to journey to? Setting these boundaries is going to help you to decide, where is my energy directing me to? Where have I feel like I'm being pulled towards? I feel like there's been a lot of changes going on in everybody's lives right now, as there usually is. And we always kind of need to take a step back and to reassess our goals, our ambitions, what we want out of things. Maybe they've changed, especially when we've been guided to do something else, when we're being guided to set these boundaries, to have understandings. So use this time to understand, maybe write a pros and cons list. This is what I had in mind, but this is what's going on. So what can I achieve with what's going on? All right. On to my fairy forest. If anyone else is a Cancer, like the video, raise your hand, put it in the comments. I'm a little biased because I'm a Cancer, but Cancers are the best sign. And if you're not a Cancer, put your sign down in the comments. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. 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 Okay. I think that's it, but they had a lot to say. All right. So at this time, there are things ending. And again, I go back to the numericals. We have 11, which is portals, which is openings, which is divinity. It's saying, hey, look at this. We have destruction, final ending, final moments. So something has to end, something has to close. Maybe this is also the boundaries and the self-healing. Doors are closing so that others can open. And in this closing, it seems destructive. It seems like a sacrifice. It seems like you're having to let go of so much. Like, look at this forest burning in the background. But if you think about it, 11:33 was when I was recording this. But if you think about it, you have firefighters who go around and they burn the underbrush of forests in a safe and controlled manner, but they're burning the old growth to make room for the new growth. They're also making sure that, forests don't get set on fire due to climate, but it sets the paveway. It paves the way for new growth to come in. It's never finally over. Nothing can be completely destroyed. You cannot destroy matter. You can only transform it. So right now at this time, you are being transformed. And in this transformation, you're being divinely protected. We have the golden unicorn, protector, guardian, champion. And in the last deck, it said that your spirit team was here. Your team is helping you during these changes, during these trying times. And if you notice, the bands around these cards is all about intuition. So there's your lower 3 chakras, which are like sunset colors. You have your root, your sacral, and your solar. So all of these are working together with your intuition, your inner guide, trying to help you, to show you the direction of where to go. You have to let go of the past. So nobility, grace, gratitude. 6 is also the number of love. You have to let love in. The crown you wear is heavy. You have so much weighing you down right now. That's why the destruction has to end. You have to let this go gracefully. Be noble about it. And see how this color is softer. It's more pink. It's more purple. We're setting up into the higher realms now. Remember how I said, as above, so below. Now you're coming into the higher dimension, the higher realm of understanding, of clarity. You guys are transforming. You're starting to recognize this. You're starting to go, oh, I don't have to fight this destruction. This destruction was always going to happen. Now it's time for me to gracefully let this go. Give it thanks, give it gratitude for what that it was and what I had to go through. And now you're in the neutral territory. We're not red, orange, yellow, blue, green, pink. We're kind of neutral right here. We're not sure where we're going, but we're trying to channel that energy. We're trying to channel what is happening to us. We're staying silent, observant. We are watching people. We are watching them change as well. Maybe the destruction, because we're being observant and not acting, is because we're watching others' actions during this destruction. We're watching who is close to us. Is our companionship changing, just like the first 3 cards? Is there going to be a new type of companionship, new relationships? We have, again, getting out of our comfort zone. The green man, initiative, fertilization, action, spring energy, growth, green. This is heart energy. This opening of the heart chakra, opening of the heart center, stepping into love, stepping into a new sense of clarity after you have transformed. You are following the messages that the divine is leaving you. You are following the messages that your protectors are trying to show you. You have elders in your corner. Your ancestors are with you. You are going through lessons and growth, and you are being guided on how to get there smoothly. So make sure you're paying attention to numbers, to signs, to messages, to symbols, all of the above to get your new beginning. It is all about transformation at this time. Transformation is key. All right. My ancient Lumeria deck. Ooh, thank you. What does the collective need to hear at this time? What is going on for the collective at this time? Cards, please, and thank you. If everybody wants to take a deep breath again to tune back in, to get regrounded. Ask your questions either out loud or in your head. And whoever is tuning in, cards, please pull for them. What do they need to hear? And that's the second time this has popped out. All right, let's see. Yes, healing. It has always been about the healing, the transformation, healing. And again, we have the 3, turn that into a 33. That is reflecting. That is the mirror. That is the butterfly. It is the 8. It is the being in the present moment. It is being in alignment. You have all your chakras in alignment right now. You have your root, solar, plexus, heart, throat, mind, third eye, and above. balancing our ancient future. This is all about your ancestry. This is all about signs, symbols, things that you cannot ignore. Balancing the past, the present, and building for your future. Understanding your past, understanding what you had to do, what you went through, and where you came from, and how you're going to utilize that to be present in your mind during the present moments. We're not disassociating anymore. We're not looking for vices. We're not looking for outs. We want to be present. We need to be present. You guys are still hung up. And this could be for water signs too, since we had a lot of water signs pull, because water is all about depth. It's all about emotion. It's all about emotional transformation. Our emotions are always changing. And right now, the out of balance, you guys need to get regrounded. You're ungrounded. You don't want to say goodbye to what is trying to be in destruction right now. We have our sacral chakra upside down. You're not feeling intuitive. You're not feeling like you're seeing the messages. You're missing them. Is because you don't want to let things go. You're ignoring the signs because you don't want to let part of you go. You feel like it's such a sacrifice to make. It is time to get regrounded. It is time to come back to center. Where center may be, center may have changed. But it's time to use your voice and say enough is enough. Express your truth. Stop hiding yourself for other people. Stop hiding yourself from the past. Express your truth and speak up. Do the things. Initiate the change. Get grounded. We have the lotus here. The lotus comes from the murkiest of waters and transforms into something beautiful, something grandeur. It can't see what it's doing. It can't see above the murky waters, but it is growing and is changing anyways until it bursts into the light and it goes, ah, there it is. I never saw it, but I believed in it the whole time. Believe in yourself. Begin the healing process. That is the message of today, is to begin the healing process and stepping into your truth. Take these light languages in. If they resonate with you, let them resonate. So I'm cheating a little bit. I'm using my Tarot Oracle deck. It still counts. It has the name Oracle in it. Yes. Ooh, sorry, this card fell. All right, final messages from the cards. Final messages. We have lessons, understandings, learning, 3 of air, Ace Dragon of water, and love. So emotional understandings, coming into emotional clarity. There's our dragon again. And look, we have death and rebirth. We have intuition. We're guided by our intuition. You're guided by spirit. There's your spirit. That's your spirit team. All the symbols, all the knowledge that you are taking in. You have wisdom around you. You have tried and failed. You have all your different failures and tries around you. You have written it down. You're coming into understanding emotionally and physically. And look at that. The Ace Dragon of water. The big emotional change. You are finally stepping back into love, whether that be love for yourself, love for others. How beautiful is that, you guys? Coming back into love. We have freedoms. We have intuition. We have spirit messengers. We have cycles of the moon. I know it's not a lotus, but we have the birth of a flower again. Starting anew, we have that spring energy. We have that spring crown. Coming into a new cycle, understanding that new cycle, learning as we go, hitting your growth. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, like and subscribe to my page. I love you guys so much. Enjoy your weekend and bye.